Hi, my name is David Lance. In chapter 5 of my novel, The Chronicles of Belteshazzar, I tell the story of how I envision Daniel being taken to Babylon against his will. When he arrives, Daniel is told that he must eat the Babylonian food being served to them, but he doesn't want to eat meat sacrificed to idols. Instead, he wants to follow God's dietary laws as explained in the ancient scriptures. What should he do? I think this is a very important question. And see, I think we need to do a better job of teaching our kids how to de escalate conflict and find win win solutions. You see, Daniel doesn't scream and shout and demand his rights. He doesn't file a lawsuit against anybody. Instead, he comes up with a reasonable solution that helps both himself and his Babylonian taskmaster, who has been put in charge of Daniel and the other Hebrew boys. You can read about what Daniel proposes in Daniel chapter 1 of the Bible. My novel follows that storyline. But here's the twist that I put on the story when Daniel first speaks to King Nebuchadnezzar. From my novel, we read what Daniel says to the king. Quote, if the food of our God did not cause us to find favor, we would then eat the food being prepared in the Babylonian way. The food of Marduk would have been proven superior to the food of our God, and you would have been honored. In this way, I have pleased both my God and my king. Daniel looked into Nebuchadnezzar's eyes. The king was only 7 years older than he. Daniel did not know what he would do. Ha ha! I like this one, Nebuchadnezzar shouted, a smile engulfing his face, looking at those around him. Other men are afraid to speak plainly to me. My wise men are more concerned about being patronizing than about being wise. It is refreshing to find a man like this one, wise before he is old. Did you notice that I see Daniel and Nebuchadnezzar being only 7 years apart in age? There are good reasons to think that, but I'll let you do your own research. I think Daniel recognized that Nebuchadnezzar, as a young king, was looking for a way to, quote, be his own man. Daniel provides Nebuchadnezzar a way to do that. That's a point that becomes important as the story in the novel unfolds. My prayer for you is that you'll be able to use my book to help you teach your kids and grandkids about how Daniel was able to lead a moral life in a pagan land.